So here we are again. Yeah, that needs to fuck off. Hold on, I just want to set on some mute mode music. If I even had. That's not the one. Oh, backgrounds. Use the musics. You know, it should just have been the doom and then nothing else. That sounds sufficiently fucky. A grenade, nobody. No sketch document available. Okay. We'll create a sketch. Okay, so my ideas FUD has upgraded a bit. How much did I actually calculate? Okay. Oh. $157. $320. Wait. Right. Left. Up, down. I wonder if this will get like constant ID to something. That would be hilarious. Wow. Maybe I should have picked dark mode for this. Yeah, that's awful to look at. Okay, let's get started. I want this, and then we'll say This is the wrong one, and that was 175. So we might as well add. Okay, that's not gonna be obnoxious at all. So that would be 225. And that's up to the tip of it. So if we say that this is I'm blanking out so that we're going to build it from the base up, and there's going to be a lot of setting something in and then chopping a hole in it. So if we say that on 160 should be fine, it's only the back one where I need some extra space. Then we'll pick a little nifty handy dimension ditch here, and then we just say this to this one. That's gonna be 10 millimeters. We're gonna work a lot in 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters is actually still pretty. Don't scoff at a centimeter. Ah, you can't put it. Oh. Kind of died. Yeah. För det om jag tror på det är ju bra för det. Ja, men mindre det kommer till att vara ett problem. Men det lyder fint. Det lyder fint. Så vi holder det sådan mere op ad dagen i stedet for. Det lyder helt fint. Yes. Jo, det lyder meget godt. Det er helt fint. Det er fuldt. Så skal jeg så bare lige have en ønskeliste, for jeg tror ikke noget på. Hvad for noget? Det er jo pisse besværligt, ikke? I laver så det er lidt det der problem. Ja. Det er min forbandelse. Jeg har ikke rigtig nogen idé om det, og hvis jeg skal være helt ærlig, så det der... Altså, hvis det er, at man alligevel ikke kan finde noget, og der vil jeg næsten lade det være op til jer. Hvis I kan finde noget, så finder I noget, og hvis I ikke kan, så behøver I ikke at tænke så meget over det. En kridtskjuler. Ja. Ja, det ville være rart. Ellers er der en god chance for, at jeg finder noget forkert. Sådan en grønlagt eller en... Er det ikke bare sådan lige så meget... Er det ikke lige så meget dem, du bruger til ovnen, også bare kan bruge til det? Ja. Jeg tror faktisk, jeg selv har 2 af dem. Ja, jeg finder et eller andet. Jeg har desværre ikke særlig meget andet end... Altså, Twitter, og så egentlig bare ekskludere det der med, at de har én farve, fordi dem synes jeg, at det egentlig er i. Ja, gerne. Jeg er blevet inkluderet i en min mor. Jeg spiller lidt til den, og så er det sådan set det. Jeg sidder lidt prøvet over, hvad fanden det var, jeg var skulle ind fra, men jeg er ikke helt sikker. Nej, ikke som sådan. Altså, hvis det er, jeg kommer til at tænke på sådan en ting, jeg ikke rigtig har, så kommer vi til at snakke om, at jeg kan have en motorsav, men det er heller ikke noget, jeg lige står mangler. Jeg har allerede møbset i kælderen, så det er ikke fordi, jeg mangler noget, så jeg kommer ind med brænde. Ja. Det er ikke særlig meget andet for. Ja, det er det. Ja, det giver en god del mere mobilitet, hvis der du har batteri på. Ja, der kan du heller ikke have en til. Men når du har en mobilgenerator, det er det fandme ikke særlig mange, der har. Ja. Ja. Ja, altså om ikke andet i værste fald, så har du altså hvis det er, at du er to, der skal om et eller andet også, så kan man jo altid tage begge to bruge. Nu kommer jeg lige til at tænke på et par gode, stærke arbejdshandsker, kunne egentlig være meget rart at have. Ja, de der, man næsten altid ser smadret rende rundt i, eller sådan typisk ser smadret på de der, hvor det også er lidt op ad ærmet, lavet til at skulle håndtere varme og ting og sådan noget. Jeg prøver at sige. Jeg mener i hvert fald, at jeg bruger komfortabel en 10'er på arbejde. Jeg kan komme ned i en 9, men der begynder fingrene sådan ikke helt at følge med. Men, nej, jeg snakker om sådan nogle metalarbejde, hvis man skal kalde det det. Jeg ved godt, jeg er besværlig. Nej, det er det der problemet med mig. Altså, i værste fald, så kan jeg det give et gavekort eller sådan en oplevelsesting der. Det plejer at falde lige okay i år, også hvis I har sådan et par liggende. Ja, det er godt, fordi hvis du siger det, så har jeg sandsynligvis glemt det, når jeg står derude. Jamen, som far så sådan. Nej. Yes. Ja. Hvad der? Det er kun hver 4. Ja. Eller faktisk, så plejer jeg ikke at vaske tøj på fredagen, det plejer mere at være en tirsdag. Jeg prøver det, altså når det kun er noget, der sker en gang hver 4. uge, og det kan også være sådan, når du sidder lidt i en lortig tirsdag, så gør jeg det om torsdagen eller sådan et eller andet. Så er det sgu ikke noget, man finder ud, så er det nemt ud af. Ja. Ja. Yes. Det gør vi. Jo, tak i mor. Hey. How long did that call take? No. Oh. Okay, 10 minutes. The 19 minutes I've been online. I am just great at this. I'm not procrastinating at all. You can feel that, right? I swear I'm trying. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Now we're gonna use the dimensions. It's just using these for fastening points. I even see when this fucking thing is high. Stop that! Wow, you really don't want to work with me here, do you? And we're gonna call that 15 at 12. I'm going to take this, take this, and call it 0. Fuck you! Okay, so you can't do that apparently. That's asinine. Then highlight this and then delete. Can I then do a 0? Because in most others you can't actually. How did I do that? Fuck you. Guess we'll use the coordinates. Okay, so putting it right on the block here is 15. So we just need to be around 30. This might be way more chunky than I expected, but it's gonna be there. Fuck it, we'll just take. I have no idea if this is gonna be 15 within it, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, the thickness is gonna be 15, but I also don't care. This is for bracing it in the middle. How short is that thing anyway? I feel like most of these are just droning my soundboard. I want to at least make some progress on this. Might as well lay out the points and then we can go from there. I don't know how this is with snipping lines, but it can also turn into a massive clusterfuck. But that happens in every one of these, so I'm not really gonna fault this for it. I can barely see when I highlight stuff like this. It's a CNC. I'm going to beat you within in an inch of your life and then fucking strangle you with a sock. If you don't tell me first if it's a lathe or a fucking... Okay. If you don't tell me if it's a lathe or a mill. It's like saying it's a vehicle. Am I just not hitting it? Boop. Boop. Ah, there we are. Boop. Boop. Why does that feel way more cursed than the other one? Okay, that doesn't feel too even. No, wait, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. I'm just being... I would say point. There we go, point. There we go, point. There we go, point. Sure. That should at least be somewhat on the line. It usually has a thing of locking into this, so if I press boop, it's more likely to go right on that if it's close to rather than right next to. Boop. Okay, so it actually shows me if it has on the point. That's a good. That's a really nice one. And trim edge. Trim edge. Ooh. It is a bit annoying that it does that. It highlights the entire thing. Usually programs will, or at least in um, SolidWorks, it will show you the amount that will be removed. Which of course will lead to frustration when you see it select the entire line. But it's kinda nice. Also, these being all over the place is kind of fucking with me, but as is thus be. Okay, now we can pick the lead sketch. And I can make a pad out of it. Wire is not closed. That is a fucking lie. But let me work on it then, you piece of garbage. No, you're not allowed to exist anymore. Here. Where the hell is it not closed? Oh, up there. I thought I got that. Whatever. Stop. Okay, we go. Edit sketch. Actually, I think some will even allow this to be in there. Trim you, now. Usually I would press E. Look at it. It's so beautiful. 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 There will be a lot of fuckery. The question is, do I brace it? I could also just brace it from the front and then the sides, and then keep the middle like a complete shrimp of nothingness. I do also intend to have like little indents in here where it's receiving here and then on the top it's giving, so it's like you slide them into each other and then click them down. Okay, now can I make a pad? And the pad will be 15. How chunky will it be? Show me how chunk it has become. It is thick. Okay, why do the... Okay, when you press this one up here, it turns it that way. Oh. I think it's inverted. Yep, it's inverted. Okay, that kind of works for something. But now we have the pad. Pad. It's a pad. We can technically start doing the same design, but just on the sides. I think it will, given that there's a much bigger room from the front. It will actually be better if I make the front and then the sides, the front open and then the bracing is on the sides. But we're gonna do a bit of a silly first. And we're gonna start a sketch. Create sketch. Allow used feet. How the fuck did I even get it to do it last time? Okay. Aha! Oh, I immediately fucked it up. All external features. Usually you can just double click and then it'll accept. Select attachment. Extend here. Actually, it would be. If we could pick the top here, that'd be nice because that's where I want to make it. How in the butt fuck did I manage this last time? Allow. Because I can't just make it from the base all the time. Create cross-reference. Make it independent copy, that's fuck all of what I'm trying to do. Fit selection of lost that what? Okay. That helped nothing. Hey, is it where I have to do that? Press OK. I have to. I don't fucking remember. Why do I not remember? Dude, the top is XY. Okay. Why isn't there fucking hell? Attach sketch, what the hell? Map sketch can't map, fuck you. Don't remember how any of this works, but I know that you're complicating it for the sheer sake of complicating it. Create clone. I don't want to make clone. I want to make a sketch. Create sketch. Where the fuck did I go? If you aren't going to show me it in relation to anything else, okay. Well, that's completely wrong. Because at this point I can kind of cheat it by flipping it upside down, but that doesn't help. Placement. Do I need to fucking... Attachments... Okay, so I can actually... There. Apply. Okay. Then when I go in and... Well, okay, great. Sure helped a lot. That doesn't even change anything. What the fuck was that about? Oh, placement. No, allow me to change that. Oh, me. That was not at all what you were allowed to do. What is it with this and just shoving me around? Wait, why did it just nullify the attachment I just made? Use center of mass, apply. How the fuck did I manage this last time? Okay. Attach. Okay, wait. If I press... Attach sketch. Yes. Why do you then allow it if I cannot? Okay, it's gonna do that a few times. You can see all that's available here, but you can't. It should not be in the base plane. It should be on this. Select the sketch from the list. Well, the sketch is sketch. Map sketch can't map sketch to support. Select some object depending on the sketch map. Not a lot. What's wrong with you? Mid-plane, reverse, multi... Suppress falls. What the hell? How the hell did I do it last time? Selectable true. That's a fucking lie. why, did, why does this only allow me to move it? Why isn't there a grab and drag? Fuck off, do as I say. Okay, so if we take this and say C direction 15. Okay. Now we have it on top. Stop that. Goody. Goody goody gumdrops. Then are we allowed to attach a sketch to it? Oh, we can just... Grand. Great, 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 great. Close. Okay. Edit sketch. It says it's on top, okay. So if we take a point... Oh boy! So it won't be fast then. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. And that was 225. So if I set it one, no, we'll set it like 75 in. It's 65. That looks better. How heavy you can select it. It's 106, 160. Goody. Now we can start making some shapes. Hopefully. Locked onto that. We'll say that it's gonna be... Yeah, we're gonna go with the good old 10 wide. Then... Actually, 10 deep. 10 deep. Also. Goody goody. Goody goody gumdrops. We'll fasten it to this one. And we'll say it's gonna be 5. And another 5. And of course, a good 5 and 5. Nice. I have it 65 from that edge. It's a bit of a fuckery, but I think it's manageable. goes 160. I plop it on that. I plop it. Fuck off with that. Takes the first change from it. 140. There should be. No, that'll be 160. Richtig. Fuck to it, I'll just use the calculator. Yeah, 160. Goody gumdrops. I will use the 10. No. 10. Goody. Exquisite. I don't remember it being this tedious, but whatever. Cut through the heart, and you're to blame. Fucking, I can't tell what's happening. Alright, there isn't one there. This is those two I need to chop off. And then we close the sketch. The fuck? How dare you? Oh wait, this is one of those cases where it decides that both of them are lines, so I need to... Yep. Okay. So both of them have lines, and I can't just cut one line because that would be rude of the line. If it acknowledges that the other one exists, that would be rude of the line. So I have to cut both lines because the line over a line, and we can't just line them up and line them down. We need the line to line up with the linings. Okay. And we'll say, yeah, 5, that's 5, Actually, we're going with 7. Now, data room plane. That's what we need to make here. Is this just going to be filled with a fuckload of these? This would be the front, I think. So it's this one. Wait, I think we can just go in and plop it in a standard sketch. And we also have an idea of it. So it is CY. ZY. ZYYY. Close. Data room plate. I don't want to see you right now, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna be making a few of you, but I don't want to see you right now. We'll turn left, we'll turn left, we'll turn right, we'll take. Turn left, turn right, turn down, turn up. What? So the beat that goes. Okay, we need to. Okay, but where the hell are you? Okay, you're over there. Why the hell are you over there? Zoop, 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 zoop. I don't get why you don't. I insist on being anything you are, but it's disappointing if I'm being honest. Okay, so we have 15 at the bottom, and I kind of wanted to make it a decent height. It's still 160. Um, I can do it. Even if we call 150 here, I mean, I could make it 160, but 160. Then I also need some time and some size up for the plate. That would get it almost as much of it as. No, I think I'm just gonna stick with 100 here. Wow, wow, wow. Look at you. Being in the wrong place. Ideally, it should just stick together, but I trust very little of this. So that'll result in it being 113 tall. Or 130, fuck me. So I should technically just make it from. I shouldn't make it from the base to in here. I should just go. No, wait, wrong. I should kinda just fasten it down here. And fuck off. Fasten it up here. And then we say from here 15, 15. This is a bit of a bitch to deal with, I'm gonna be honest. But then again, if I bought SolidWorks, which I think is a subscription, it would still be a bitch to deal with. Which is beyond apologetic. If only I could get the Yeah, actually, I should do that so it isn't shown as much on the line. Can I just grab you and drag you away, screaming and all? Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so I need to do that for the future. By the way, I'm very much not in a forest doing this. I don't know who needs to hear it, but I am not. I will keep this up here. Um, this up here untouched because that's basically gonna be where the other one sits, and that's also gonna have an X on it. I wonder how it will react to that when I make the pad. Maybe not well, maybe it's just gonna say, the line isn't allowed. Nah, I don't fucking care. I'll figure it out when I get there. I don't know when else I would figure it out because this stuff is a lot of, no, you can't do that, you have to do it like this. Then you try it and it just goes, what the fuck, no. Even though it doesn't really tell you how to do any of that, it's just, hey, you have to do this first, okay? And that's it. You have to do this first. We're not gonna guide you to any of it, but you have to do it like that. I'm just gonna have to cut that. Okay, alright, trim was over here. We can trim that, trim that, trim that, trim that, trim that. Technically the trim is also here and here. Oh, also a bit there. Should, for the sake of the piece, also just say trim that. Trim later, pencil later. Goodie. There's no more trimming I can see. Those. What the fuck? What in the balls? I thought we had a deal here. You show one thing and then you show something else. What the hell? That is viciously not how it looked. Does it have to have something onto it? You should just be able to make it. Sketch with redundant constraints. Please remove the following constraints. Constraint. Delete. Okay. Could you just tell me all of them at once? Delete. Close. I just deleted that. Oh wait, maybe it didn't. Delete whatever. Nice. Okay. Pad. Yeah, this isn't ominous at all. Right. Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. That's just me being weird. Reversed. Okay. Wire is not close. That's a lie. That is a lie. See how close it is? See how it's closing down? What the fuck does it mean? Wire is not closed. Yes, it is. Uh, no, can I undo my way out of that? Undo the trim edge. Why the fuck do you not just react to Control C? Okay, but create path though. Why does it even go into it if it's not allowed? And what the fuck is this? Wire not closed. It seems perfectly close to me. Line color, we'll just pick something. Wait, I didn't. I got the trimming done down there, right? Yeah, it can't be that. Fuck me with a chainsaw. Wire is not closed. Where? I really would fucking like to know. Because it seems closed here, for example. There it's closed. How about here? That also seems closed. Do I need to just chop through all the constraints? Uh, okay, that's not how I make invisibility. Okay, now I would like to know where it isn't closed. Do they have any tools for seeing where it is that it claims that anything isn't closed? Or do I just have to... Okay, well, just scorched earth this shit. Don't think I could care much less. Okay, so we'll just start another sketch there. Yep, the YZ plane. The you suck plane. Rear? What? Oh wait, that's definitely not where we want to make it. Close. Sketch. You die. Front. Square. Okay, show the pockets. Sketch. Should be the YZ. But we just need to make it in this. Fuck it. If I have to make redundant paths, fuck it, I'll make them. Right, we need points. Point 1, point 2, point 3, good point. No pointed comment. Points in your favor. Winning point. I hope it screams over the fact that it has to call back to points that no longer exist. That's actually pretty close. Okay, I want the sides at least done before I stop. And again, when I know how I get the sides done, making the top isn't going to be much of an issue. There's going to be some nuance to it. But how I get it fully done, it isn't going to be that bad. I just needed to accept that you can actually make two extrusions. You don't have to just stick with one. Okay. Now we trim. 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 Trom. Tram. Trip. Trim. Trim. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so now all should be trimmed. If I close it, doesn't say anything. That's good. No constraints that are unimportant. But then go into pad. It actually shows up. Holy fuck. Unholy crap basket. Very maladapted habit. So we can say a good old 15, which is our measuring point. Actually, yeah, I don't need to worry. I need to, of course, to have the sides up at the top, just so it's kind of held. But if I just make it like this as a base, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Because the X over the other one, the X. Oh, that's the bottom. But the cross section will actually also work as support, even though it will rest entirely on the cross section. Maybe I should make like a little loop out. I could start redesigning the entire thing. Okay, so you just need to design the entire thing. You don't need to make it as an extension. Grand actually makes things a bit easier. You're on the wrong side. You're the dog now, man. And see, here you have a line, and that's the line that tells me that you're a liar. Create data room. Boop. Oh, you can just do it like that? I need to offset anything. Yep. We'll just make it like that. Smack. Smack that bitch right in there. I don't like the fucking plate look of it. I don't like the plates. Look at them. They're abhorrent. But it just being there, now I can make a sketch on it. That's all I want. The fuck? What the hell? Wow. Okay, so just read my mind for the first time in this entire fucking... That's wonderful. And we'll do the same exact thing yet again. Maybe I made them a bit too thick. It sticks in between. Then again, if I'm gonna have it at the top, I might as well make them thick. Thick. Should there be some sort of support into the top? I could also just... No, it should. Shouldn't it? Like, my thoughts with this is that it should make them out with so little drop that it should be able to make them. I can, of course, just make a stick straight in the center. I could. That would look funny as hell if I'm being honest. Yeah, there's just support pillar. There's a lot of airflow, but just support. It's also going to be in plastic, so it's not because it would be the heaviest thing to make. I mean heavy from like a person holding it standpoint, not a anything standpoint. Yeah, I think I need to make that pillar up there, which would also help in the supporting, so it's not only helped by the sides, but it's also helped by the bottom. I didn't think this entire thing through, but then again, now I have to get it more airy. Now the bottom up there needs to be almost solid. How much can it fold down? I can't just allow it to be a solid shape. Or I kind of have to. I have to have some indents in it to kind of settle it. But how much will it wave down or weigh down in all this? Will it actually work by just having the center pillar? If it doesn't, again, with all of this, I'm really not fearing for my job. Oh, it's gonna replace industry. No, it isn't. It's not gonna be, it's really good for prototyping, that's where it works. But no, it's not gonna take over the actual production aspect of it. Because there's still shit that you can do stuff like internally or fine sculpting, which is gonna be way harder with like a mill lathe. But this is a very, very, very big but. You're also gonna have like contemplation over just general construction that I can just say as is. The customer is not gonna fucking care about it. Okay, it is actually there. It just doesn't show anything. That's wonderful. clicks a bit. After this, there's the resource tile, which is wonderful. And I'm likely not gonna be able to do much in terms of the Power Washer or Subnautica. I could also do Power Washer or Subnautica if no, I have way too much on my plate right now. Boop, boop, boop. Now we start trimming this bitch. Oh wait, that's not the right one, right? I don't know what the benefit of it being, like, just constantly drag is, because I feel like that can lead to way more problems than just giving it the individual thing. But it's fun. And now we create a pad, and it looks the same. Oh, it looks the same. I'll go for the rear. Wait, is it? Okay. This pad. Okay, now they're both reversed. No, you're not allowed to do that. Okay, so that is as it should be. This pad up here. And don't reverse it. Okay, it just smacks it. I don't get it. No, wait, that's maybe because I made it here and it goes that way as it extrudes. That is my best bet. And I would say that is a very, very bad bet, but whatever. I do also have some things that it's... Okay. Should it have, like, intermittent pillars? Like, say it needs a pillar in the middle here and up here. It needs a pillar here, here, and here, so it doesn't droop down too much. Boat, you make boat face. Or maybe it will start having, like, support shit in between it, because that's usually also what it has. Or maybe it will start up making those, whatever. That would be on this plane here. Boop. Okay, so we go into this plane, and then we say... Start sketch. I'm gonna go down here. And yeah, hell yeah. Hell the hell, hell. Let me just say boop, a boop, and a boop. I would personally mean that those should be enough. Actually, yeah, those should be enough. I think this is still just going to be a 15 by 15. But it should also be dead center. It is 160 up there. That's going to be annoying to calculate. Oh no, wait, I fucked up with the bottom there. That should start on the line and then a bit. Nope, not. Just 15. 15 by 15. Yes, that's good. I'm just going to pull up trusty old calculator. Let me say 205 minus 15. That is not the one I should go for. Clear everything. 200. It shouldn't put divided. Not yet. Minus 15 divided 2 equals 105. If I say 105, yeah, that looks pretty much like middle. With that, we can just say, no, not that. 105 is the baseline, and I cannot write 105 for some reason. Keep trying to write. Oh yeah, never double measure. Double measure is bad. First off, it's redundant. Secondly, it can actually harm the project. Okay, so now we do this exact same thing. Nope, that's not the one. 160 minus 15 equals divided by 2. 75.2. Ready? Let's take that. And over here. 7. Oh wait, 72.5, not 75.2. 72. Is it? Yeah, okay, it's comma 5. Up here, we say 15. And 15. Let's take that one. Not that. Nope, wrong one. Okay, so you need the goody. Fully constrained. I don't know if I feel constrained. Regardless, those should be our pillars. I just gave it I gave it a bunch of lumpy nubs. But if we then say 100 and... Yeah, that would actually be 100. Okay. And now it just has that little extra thing that's going to be covered by the crop, by this one being repeated up here. And... but then we have to make these in here, up there. That was 10. Yeah. 10 wide, 10 deep, and then 5 out and 5 out. 5 by 5 out. Should we make a data room on this one? And we just call it Hoodie. I don't want to see you if I want to start a sketch on you. You're taking so much from everyone. There is also the thing that it can't really capture the front one without getting into too many variables, at least for my liking. So I have the idea of having it go out and then just grab. The question is if making it just a flat plane on top is going to give it more structural integrity or not. Well, it is actually just that I don't need this one. The other 3 would be a blessing to have. Or should I give it like this and this? Maybe I'll see with my brother if he can give me advice on it at that point. Okay, so we start out the good old 2, 2, 5, 1, 6. No, wait, I'll make them from the same data room. Or the same plane. And then we need to start this one. Make the dimensions close around the infinite or something. I don't know. I feel like Markiplier when he said his revenge would be endless. No. It's a bit annoying that it just jumps out of the tool as well when you press escape. But as is as does be. That means that I technically only need this point, and then these 2. Right? To go up there, and that can go down to that point. Or maybe it's just easier, and then I just destroy these points down here. Yeah, we'll see. Challenge isn't always fun, but it can be fun. But it can also be very not fun. And then you just miss the way you could have done it. No. I reach for my trusty escape key. Oh, I can't actually do the thing. I have the feeling that this is gonna be a bastard to deal with. This is gonna hum for life. We will see if my plan works. Okay, never mind. 15. Oop. Okay, there. So it should just be that I take this point to point Nope, 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 nope. Point to point. Then it's a point. Nope, that's not gonna work. I don't know why the most popular Christmas song in Denmark is someone whining about him not being able to gauge people well. And the only way he can really ruin my mood is insist that we hear Last Christmas. Technically, pew, 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 pew. I'm pretty sure the foot is going to be in here. So should be the front plate of it. Then there's going to be the foot in here, and then it's going to go out and go into a bit of an extrusion in the front, where it just hits a hole. I have pictures of it, and my dip is getting warm, but still kind of cold because of what I live in. Pew, pew. Okay, it's gone then. But yep. So close it. There's no issues. And then we make a pad. But as you can see here, it actually has to be reversed. But then also have 15, also have 5 extra. And then, bam! Bam! Goody, goody, goody gumdrops. It's gonna look awful now when I go in and then set this to have the 25 in. But it's gonna be there. So we take this data room here and we say create another sketch. And we say 25, this one 160 grand. 25, 160. Great. But then, but, we say into 225. Goody. And then when we go out and make a pad out of it, it's technically only in the back where we need to have it a bit lower, so yeah, we can easily make we're gonna make it a little nice, but yeah, we can easily, yeah, again, as I said, don't fuck with 10 millimeters. Even though I have fucked up 10 millimeters pretty hard. Maybe I need to reconfigure all of this. We're gonna go for a bit of a chamfer here. I'll put it on there. I'll put it on there. And we're gonna say that the chamfer is gonna be a nice big 5. And then we smack it in. Bloop. That's a bit more streamlined. Okay. Now we need this bastard. I've been at this. Okay, I'm gonna stop when I reach 2 hours, but I'm just gonna see if I can. Okay, I need the locks here. Up here, I need the recess for the foot, and then I need the extension in the front for the. Okay, so I just need the numbers. Okay. It's gonna rock a bit in here. Um, Here, start sketch. Okay, so we need it centered first of all. No, it's just it was plenty specified, bitch. First we need it from the front, which is about 10 millimeters. That means the extrusion in the front isn't gonna go very far. Okay, so we say 10, no, 10. Then we need it to be yeah, 150 wide. $150. It is wait, this is again one of those where I just need it censored, so I don't really need the picture. Minus. No. Oh, now for fuck's sake. 5 divided. 225 minus 150. Calculate that, otherwise it will be fuck. Then we divide that by 2 and get 37.5. So we go in and we grab that and we group to the corner. So now I say 37.5. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, oh boy! Did it do anything with this one yet? Okay, that is... Again, it has the depth of it is 10. So it should be 7. No, not 7.5. It's 38. No, 28. But again, it is 10 and it has new. We'll just go with 28. Goody gumdrops. And then it is 20. So we'll close this. Say it's a pocket. And we'll go 10. And that's going to be beautiful. Now I am kind of unsure. Because I believe that this goes 5 down and then 5 in. Meaning that we need to go onto the sketch and go here and say, nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna have it mold. I'm not gonna have it like glove fitting. It's gonna have a bit of a wobble. Okay, actually, I am thinking of something. Fuck it. Do we not have a sketch on that? Okay, there we have it. One. Okay, that's gonna be a bit of a bastard to deal with. Nope, not the right one. Wait, actually we can use that. 95. One. Yes. One. Point one. Are they crooked? No, they don't seem to be crooked. One, two, one there. That'd be really fucking annoying if that was the case. Now this is gonna run a bit. And we'll see how long the resource tally goes. Hopefully it's just something that's over and done with relatively easily. I'm not gonna try to be ambitious. What is with those and going like a bit crooked? The lines still seem straight even if these are a bit fucky. Hopefully it's fine. Okay, close. Zoop. Yeah, he would rolling also be nicer. You can have a more specific angle. Zoop. Okay. We're almost done. So from there, actually, we need to make. Okay, I need to look into the sketch. Okay, wait, we're just gonna go with that. Then I must make them. Then I'll have to make the. I guess the male parts in quotes smaller to compensate. Um, the male parts. Yeah, whatever. That's this one. No. Yeah, we need to make another sketch on this one. And it's gonna be mainly in the middle, so I might just put out a little arm here. That's gonna be like, that's like 20. The hole is about 9, so I need that. Okay, I think I'm stupid, but it hasn't stopped me so far. Oh yeah, I got it a little backwards. It needs to be longer, but whatever. We'll deal with that in a bit. Uh, that's gonna be 14 instead. Yeah, above there, 14. Mm, I think that's gonna be it for the going down. I don't wanna make it bad. Fuck. Sure. Oh, wait. Delete. Yeah. Right. That should be it for that one. And then we make a pocket out of it. That pocket is 10 deep. We'll go on to this and then create sketch. Close it. It's sketch 8. Goody goody gumdrops, I think. 20 wide. I think we'll say 10 forward. That is 1, 2. I end up staring myself blind on a lot of these. What the fuck? Come, come. Points don't count apparently. Noted. Close. Head. Where does it go? I've stared myself blind enough on this shit as this. No, wait. There we are. Unselect the entire thing. There we are. There we are. Unselect. Oh, so it only has. Stop it. Okay. This is. And now we need to create another sketch on this Now we need to have a little circle joint. And 8.5. That should be. And then we just need to set it dead center. Some more calculations here. That'll be 1, 1, 2, 5. Oh yeah. And then we need some more reference material. I think that's about it. And now for the final bit. Wait, we need a pad. Yeah, fuck it. I think that's fine. And now for the final bit. We've been using that a fair deal. Okay, I was getting a bit paranoid about that. Okay, so we need leg, um, $160 as always. Technically, it should be fine actually just resting in that, so don't. Fuck off. Yeah, so we need to. That's way too dicey, so I'm not gonna bother. And you are gonna be 9.8 wide. You're gonna be 9. 9.8. Yep. Fuck off. Go on, select it. I would mean it has to go at least 5.1 in. I think it'll still be 9.9. get 5.1 in, and then only 4.8, so it'll still be 9.9. If my dumb isn't being double too dumb. Selected, you harlot! I don't know why I'm calling it a bitch. You go 9.9. 9.9. It has to go, because the other one goes 5 in, it has to go 5.5, 5.1 in. But it only has to go up from there, 1.8 or 4.8. So this should be the right, not the left, it should be the right. 9.9. Yeah, that should also mean that this bit here fastened to this should be 6, 5, comma, 05. Comma 1. Was that the other one that was... That sounds dreadful. No, wait, that was the right one, so it is... One 5.9, comma 9. Oop. Okay, and now I take this right here, and I say 4, 8. On the other end, we say 4, 8. Wahoo. And again, 4, 8, and 4, 8. Yahoo! Absolutely marvelous. Unless I'm just completely shitting bricks because I haven't looked at it properly for a while. Trim the It's your turn too, good sir. And then when we go in and close this bitch, we'll make a pad. We'll make a reverse. What was it the other one was? About 7. About a few. I think it was 7. Whoop-de-doo. That looks neat, I think. And, good. I have attachment issues to it because I'm the fucking mistake that sired it. Wire is plenty close. Fuck you. I think that's gonna be it for this one. No, and it's gonna be worse, don't worry. So, that's gonna be it for this time. Thank you all for watching. It's been pretty fun. Until next time, stay safe. Over and out.